welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell, we are in Supermarket Simulator, which I haven't played on the channel for a little while. I was kind of waiting for like the bigger kind of updates to come out to showcase like something a little bit more. You will also tell that my store is completely and utterly basically empty. It's because in this episode we are planning to revamp the store kind of thing and start organising things a little bit better because things are just all over the place and there's no select kind of like find bed sheet here and find this here, whereas I kind of do want to like have that a bit more. Also on the topic of veg, we do also now have fruit and veg in the store. And also if I go ahead and turn, we actually have an actual like place now. So I guess we can also buy vehicles. So so there's also so much more that we can now do in the area, which I was kind of wanting to kind of wait until there was a wee bit more. So actually like a map. We also do have that petrol station, so we can, I know that we can own our own vehicle. Like this is just, there's so much kind of more to the game, and this is just so good to go through. So I mean, to be honest, that simulates your life. Petrol prices are expensive. But yeah, so let's do the first. This. Wait, no, my god. Okay. I know that there is also, I think this is the warehouse, because there's not the warehouse. 2 seconds. Let me just pause and give me a second, because there was. Oh, I think I shut it. Hold up, let me. Because I am in their Discord, so they did kind of post in the Discord of like what we have. So from where we left off, so we have a large map with a wholesale offers, and the update that just happened, this update from the time of filming this, which is the 3rd of April, the update came out today. You're not actually going to see this video today, but yes. So what's new? They're working on online orders. So what's next is they're working on online orders and delivery around the town. Okay, so they've added in local markets for cheaper products, vehicles, and then obviously just kind of normal bug fixes and stuff like that kind of thing. So yeah, there's a lot more that we're kind of now kind of looking at. I kind of want to go have a wee nosy at this. So what we wholesale, deli, and groceries. Oh, you're like, so hold on. Sliced bread is on offer for 6. Okay, these are like, okay, like this is just, could be a little better. Feeling like they're reading. Oh, this is just so cool. So there isn't somebody manning, so I guess we just, instead obviously like new things to kind of come, like this is exciting. So hold on, let me see how this works. So if we press on, oh, we'd literally just grab it and it's ours. Is that how it works? I'm going to take for granted that that's how it works, which is probably why we need to purchase a vehicle, which is fine. We can do that. Let's just, can we set that there and you won't touch it? I know they won't touch it because there's nowhere for that to go. I also did buy this, so we actually have like a little bit more of like an automated setup. That's what I'm trying to look for. So the computer, that's what I wanted to go to. So if we have a look at the computer, so if we press market, vehicles. So you can buy a skateboard, a bike, a scooter, a sedan, and a pickup. Obviously, as you can see, like the fact that our store is empty, we're not getting anything anytime soon. and some of how the products look has been changed a little bit, which I kind of like. Okay. So because I'll order from here. So how it's right, okay, so right, okay, so right, okay, right, I get it. Right. Took me a second for my brain to wrap around. So like it's hard for me to see because specky clearly as you can see. But so like where for example the bread, the total kind of price would normally be £13.71, whereas we just bought it for like I think it was £6 or something the price was. So there are kind of obviously cheaper prices over there. Okay. Okay. I like where they're taking this. So hold on, if we go to management licenses. Kinda looking for like the fruit and veg one out of like pure curiosity. Oh, there's a fruit and veg one. So that is £7.50. Market furniture. That's what I'm looking for. So, which means there is. So that's where the fruit and veg and all that would obviously kind of also go on. Let's see what else. Like everything in here is just kind of been revamped so you can see things like better, which I kind of really like. I love this. I honestly love this. And then like obviously we get the colour and we can also do what we already done previously. That can't be coloured, so that just comes in a standard kind of colour. It's fine. Tools, we've got all the tools. Flooring. Yeah. Cool. So if we take a look at the store, the kind of now, so let's look at. So I'm thinking when it comes to this wee shelf, I'm thinking of putting the yogurt there. So hold on. This is the only bit that kind of takes a while, but actually hold on, I'm going to. Okay, I don't know why that did that firstly. I don't want you. Hold on. Because we're going to turn them off in order to actually do this. Oh, we have a janitor. Okay, so it's still just okay. Right, that's fine. So it was one. Right, okay, so all three was all right. Okay. So if we just turn them completely off, then because they're just going to make my life harder. I don't actually think on that first. Oh. And I don't want to fire them to like then rehire them. Everything's been turned off. Cool. Because they're just going to make my life harder and I don't need that in my life. Because I'm thinking of making like, because we've got a smaller kind of shelf here. So I'm thinking if we just put the yogurt into that one. And then, so hold on, was this was bar, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm thinking, oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. How is this actually happening? Right. So hold on, let me go back to that wholesalers, because see, the thing is, right, I don't want to buy a vehicle right now because I need the money in order to stock the shop, so I don't want to do that. But also, I don't want to get run down either. So I'm kind of trying to think of a plan in my head, because like things are cheaper over here, but it's going to take longer for me to then like put the things over. So yeah, it was $6.85 we got that for instead of the $13.71, which is fine. I'm trying to have a stock of what's here. So we've got yogurt, we've got the teas, coffees, cereals, flour. Okay, so not everything's in here. See, I'm thinking, do we just... Okay, I think for right now, probably out of like actual more beneficial wise, we're probably better just to order the stuff. That's quite loud. Order the stuff just normal like we usually do, to like make life a little easier for us. So if we go on to market, so one, okay, I've already got one of them, so I won't actually order one of them. So hold on, sliced bread, take that out. One of them, one of them, one of them, one. Actually, no. You know what? But hold on. Hold on. Right. So hold on. If we start out here, right? So that goes on the fridge, that goes on the fridge, that goes on the fridge, that goes on the fridge. That goes on the fridge, 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 and that goes on the fridge. That goes on the fridge, that goes on the fridge, and that goes on the fridge. They go in the fridge, we've already quite a lot of them anyway. They go in the fridge, and they go in the fridge, but we've already got a lot of them actually, so I'll take that out. Take that out. So if we purchased that, which was quite a bit, but it's okay. So just we want to start with. So when will we start with? We'll start with this one. I'm kind of wanting to make like a fridge completely dedicated to like the juice sector. The fact that one box does 2 shelves, which is just perfect. And then we'll do that one. Which is perfect again. And then we grab this one. Cool, and then the apple one is just down there. I don't think we have any more juice products. Bottled water. Okay, so it's just that bottled water, and I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, how about that? Yeah, there a second. And yes, that's what I want. That actually worked out pretty perfectly there for me. Oh, I hate that. When your eyes look really itchy and you're trying not to itch it. It just doesn't work out half the time. Right, okay, so then we've got milk, which is a dairy product. So put milk here. And then cheese, which is another dairy product. Oh, they've changed the cheese. Oh, let's not do that. And just put them. Oh, they've changed the cheese packaging. Or it might just be me who thinks that, and that's not actually the case. Then, okay, so that's the dairy products. And then we've also got these. So put them there. So that's like the kind of... Oh, yogurt's a dairy. And we'll keep the yogurts in out, so we'll get them the chicken to that. Right, that's fine. Cool. So then we've also got these to put in the fridge. So wait, is that cheese? I think that's cheese. Yeah, that's mozzarella cheese. So, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm actually going to change that around, and I'm going to put the butter down and then put the cheese here. And I've just spent all the time putting this back, but I kind of want the 2 cheesies kind of together. Perfect. So then take that away, grab. But I'd like to make it abundantly clear I never press anything, by the way. That just happened all on its own. Like, that's just not what I asked for. Oh yeah. I'm forgetting that this is a box and not a crate. So then remove that, remove that, remove that. Cool. So get eggs here, eggs, and eggs. So we get 3 different variations of eggs. I'll put these ones here. I'm purely only doing that because I'm not filling absolutely everything. I'm going to get them to fill the last of it once I get the last of the orders in. Put those eggs up here. And those eggs. We have so many different variations of eggs. Cool. So then that leaves the tuna. I know where the apple and orange is one, so that's fine. Now it's this one. See, it doesn't belong on the dairy shelf because the yogurt does have dairy in it. Okay. Wait. Because in my head, I'm just thinking there's more for the fridge than that. I'm pretty sure, or am I just no. That's what I missed. I knew I missed something. So order a box of that. I knew I was missing something. Like, I'm looking at everything that's in the fridge. I'm something missing here. Okay, so we've figured out the fridge pretty much. We just need to then put that in, which is fine. I think I'm probably just better ordering like everything kind of thing that needs to go on apart from the stuff that's already obviously in the fridge. Yeah, we already have tea, so let's leave the tea there now. Need you, already done use, need you. 3 seconds, let me check what's here. So there's tea, yogurt, Okay. Need them, need them, need them, need them, need them. There you go, there's another one I missed. I knew I was missing some stuff. That green tea, let's take that green tea out and order it. Right. Now this is the issue. I'm trying to find exactly it. Right, okay. So there's a different cheese product. Oh my god. I'm pushing boxes everywhere. And there's another cheese product. Where's the other cheese product? Okay, let's not mind the other cheese product for right now. We've also got this. So these will go down here. Because I'm trying to like do things a little bit more strategic in a sense. Let's remove this shelf. And just for right now, put that shelf over here. So we're gonna move this and try to remember the mechanics because I've been playing obviously other games that don't have the same mechanics. So I'm like, what's the right mechanics here? Oh, okay. We need to also move this shelf, that shelf over here, and put this here. I mean, personally, I think that looks a lot better. Personally. Why are you being awkward? Okay, so because I do know we have another cheese. So do we buy another fridge? But I'm trying to think like best for productivity wise and all that. Hold on. Sorry, my brain just went. That's what I'm looking for. My brain just totally went blank there for a second. So, so we definitely will probably. Okay, so the other two fruit and veg. That is three there. Alright. I feel like we should just kind of work out what we've got already. I think maybe buying another fridge might be. No, actually. Hold on. Because I think for right now we can even just put the cheese down there temporarily the now. And then once we can like kind of get the other licenses and stuff like that, that will then make that life a bit easier. So actually let's move this shelf over here. See, it's the kind of, I think I might get rid of this middle shelf, that, because like I think that might be the best kind of plan going ahead. Let's move you down here. I'll move you down here. Because we want to try and start going in like a kind of more productive side of things. So hold on. We don't want it too close, but we also don't want it too. See, we can't put it too close to the window. I think that's an alright kind of space. I'm trying to think, because like, what would we realistically put there to go along with? Sorry, I'm just trying to kind of work this out in my head at the same time. So I think probably getting rid of this shelf here would probably be the best kind of bet. I'm thinking, and then just let they can walk up this kind of bit and then go like and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking here. I would say that's like okay of a space. Maybe just hold on. A little bit. Probably makes a bit more sense. And then I'll take the shelf, put it line with this shelf. Welcome to the perfectionist in me. Perfect. Okay, and then there would be like a shelf behind. Okay, so absolute perfecto. And the little labels. Cool, and then is there anything currently? Right, there is stuff currently on that shelf. Hold on. Let's take that shelf. Wait, hold on. Laundries. Is there anything on that shelf? No, there isn't. Thank you very much. So then this shelf will correlate with this one. Okay. And then, see, I'm kind of trying to think on what's best for these. I definitely do want another one of them. Kind of maybe we'll just keep like the sweet treats and stuff like that maybe on that one. Like it doesn't look the best right now, but it might work better. So hold on, where was that? That bread. So we put the bread there, right? And then okay, there's the honey. Put the honey down there. And then that was genuinely not meant. What was that? That's sugar. I know I bought peanut butter somewhere. Where's my peanut butter? That's another cheese. Where's my peanut butter? There's my peanut butter. There it is. Wait, is it just peanut butter and honey we have? Because the honey might need to be moved off a shelf then. Right. I found my peanut butter, so we're good now. Right. we have right. Okay, so that needs to go on a fridge shelf. So if we just put that. Oh, we put that there. And then is there not another one? Or am I just going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Okay. So let's then start with pasta. So that goes on this shelf. So we have that pasta, we do also have another pasta. Rice. Spaghetti pasta. Right, so we'll get 2 pastas up on the shelf so far. That's sugar, milk. What are you? Are you a pasta? I'm going to say you're a pasta. Apologies to anybody who's incorrect. You're going on a pasta shelf. And then the last one, sit there. Our rice. Okay, I'm gonna. Nope. Put you there. So I can remove them. So not all shelves will be completely full yet, but then you kind of understand where I'm going with this. So I'm looking for because then next to the pastas will be the oils. Where's the other oil that I ordered? I would get with that. Right, so the oils have went up. So where's salt? I want the salt down the bottom. There it is. Used in there. Right, okay. So what are you? Let's move you like over here so I can actually see. Chocolate cereal. Okay. Then we want to put. So that's brown sugar. And then we have you, which is another sugar. I think these are kind of getting like, you'll probably understand where I'm kind of going with this now. Oh, it's that's the other sugar. I know there's another sugar somewhere. Okay, so put the sugar. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to remove this shell. and put this shelf here. Because like sugars, teas, coffees, like type of thing is my vision here. So put that coffee here, and then the other coffee. Put that up there, and then that was all for like teas and coffees and stuff. This is where I think get a wee bit more kind of typical, I guess. It's what to put on like the last shelf, because I don't want to like miscorrelate stuff too much, type of thing. What do we still have left out here? So that's, hold on. Let's do sections here. Cleaning. Oh. Bath, kind of, sort of stuff. Cleaning. Bathroom, kind of, sort of stuff. Can you move it my way? You're then cleaning as well. Can I get you just sit beside carefully there? Yeah, we can. Hey. Yous will go together. Yous will go together. Move in a total different section. You're another cereal, so you would go with them. So get 3 cereals and a milk, which is kind of actually, yeah, that's what we can use the last shelf for. Right, okay. So if we put that there, put the other cereal. There, other cereal. I think we only have 3 cereals right now. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. And then we'll put the milk at the bottom because, you know, milk goes with cereal. Oh, we still could have put the cereal where like the bread is, but do you know what? It's done now. Right. So we have, so you'd go like freezer aisle, your shelving, your kind of bathroom cleaning stuff, sweet things, and sweet things, and then we've got the 2 flowers. Like this plan was so perfect in my head, but at the same time, it's just not. Try to remember everything we've kind of still got here. Because we've got enough space for things. So if we ignore that now. Just ignore that now. I'm going to set that there. Hello. Because I've already got that stuff on there, which is fine. Where's the potatoes? Oh. Rotate. This is where it doesn't always kind of go absolutely perfectly because go potato. I kind of do. I think that do a full shelf for them, or am I just wasting? We'll do that for now. don't really know if we'll keep that, but it will do for now. And then we're going to need back up on more shelves. Do that. Okay, so there's 3 shelves at that side, which is fine. That works. Order 2 more shelves. Market furniture. Oh, there's like a mini fridge and everything. So cool. And we want, if we can. Yes, that's what we want. So we'll deal with the shelf first. And then it's a freezer. I want the shelf. Cool. And I put them back. I didn't want them. Hand stuff can still go up here. And then that stuff can go down here. And then this is put that flower up there. Wait. Actually, put the flower on that shelf instead. What am I actually doing? There we go. That's what I want. Cause then if we take this and we put it up here. So we can hopefully get rid of this. Because I really don't want the corner shelf anymore. It's doing my head in. It's not the best layout in the world. See the box up. To sell. Like I said, it ain't the best setup in the world, but it's also not worst. Take the marshmallow. Actually, just leave that there. Right. So these are the shelves we've got to work with at this side. I probably should have bought a third shelf. I'm going to do that. Purchase. Nope. I already have bought another shelf. Dang. That's okay. Because what I'm going to do is if we do that, that might work. Put that there, and then grab that. I mean, I don't think it looks the worst. Right. So then, if we rotate, oh no, that doesn't fit in there. Dang. Okay. I have an idea. Whether said idea works is a whole different ballgame, but I have an idea. That's not the worst in the world. Okay, that shelf is not really needed right now, so we'll put it here. That doesn't look the worst in the world, I must admit. It doesn't look the worst in the world. Like, once I've got all the shelves like fully stocked and stuff like that, you know. Let's just put these out. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's see. And right. So I've got the water here, so hold on. Right. Because we want to try and do this like shelf for shelf in a sense. Ish. Actually, alright. I've got an idea. Products. I'm going right back up to the top and order. Yeah, so it was only peanut butter and honey, that's fine. I've maxed that out. So it was the last thing, chicken. Okay, hold on, we don't need that tea. I got plenty of it here. Right, so dairy. there. Where did okay. The tea there, the coffee there. Get the coffee there. Rice can go there. That's the treat thing. To be honest, I don't think this side of things matters as much. To be honest, it's kind of just putting everything back. The wee boxes don't matter, but the big ones kind of do. Hold on. Bread. Up there. Water up here. Mainly like the big boxes I want to sort. Kind of want to leave you actual near the ends. Cover. See, I don't want to create too many spaces for things, but also want to be like productive with my things. To be honest. No, actually. Because like bigger boxes like this will go this side. Right, I have an idea for again another kind of felt this one leading to the end. Oh, that's pixels. No. Because that's kind of the idea that I'm going for. So instead of taking up like 1,000 different shapes, kind of the idea that I'm going for. This kind of might not be the worst in the world. Yep. And then actually totally lost track of where I was there. No, because if I turn them on to start putting things away, they'll just completely destroy. Me trying to sort our room, so let's just have a little second. Because it'll definitely take a second to like get everything updated again with building the storage room back up and stuff, but you know. It will get there in time. And there's our other sugar, so other sugar here. Not sugar, flour. Past that. These things are going to need now. Come on, name. And pasta. That's good. Okay, then it's just like the wee things. Hips. This can go on there, 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 and there. You can there, 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 there. I kind of do want like the cheesies together in a sense. That's cheese. Cheese, 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 cheese. And just yogurt at the top, which is fine. There. That's not what I meant. I'll fix that in a second. Hold on. But I actually remove the yogurt and put the yogurt all the way down here. And then put that cheese there. Go. And then that can go on that shelf. And that on that shelf. So a lot more of these wee boxes than what I thought there would be. Wait. It's down there. Chocolate can go there. And we have a special up there. Detergent. And then salt there. Egg there. And last but not nice. That can continue there. So then we can management, hiring. Right, so I'm gonna wait at the bottom. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and on, off, on. And on. There we go. So they will be restocking our shelves as we speak, which is just bliss. What I'll do is I'll go into the market and get the bigger things. So order more of them. Order more of them. Order more of them. More of them. More of them. Okay, so they're the like kind of. So hold on. So toilet paper. So do that, and then just go through and do this to build the warehouse up again. And then we can get things up and running. Oh god. Candy, soda. Right, okay, so it was this. Right, that's fine. Do we have honey? Yeah, we have honey. That means we're roll down. Oh god. Right, okay, so mini potato bag. Cool. So we have 3,000 left to kind of like mull over in a sense. So if we go ahead and look at this, so we are 150 for that. Managed license, we are 750 for that, so we can purchase 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to add 2 of them because I feel like we might need 2 of them. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have apple, tomato, kiwi, garlic, carrot. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's an apple, tomato, kiwi, garlic, carrot, lemon, mango, mushroom. Lemon, mango. Yep. Okay. So grand total would be 2,300, which we can afford technically. I'm kind of okay. It's just picture. I'll also do the same with you and with Obviously I'm missing one here, man. Right, we're going to go ahead and open. I know that everything isn't fully stocked or anything like that, but it's kind of going to take them a while to stock everything, so. I actually just like love the way that things are, like I'm not going to lie. Oh. I'm just going to take a picture to remember everything that was organised. Sorry. I kind of don't want to add to that mess, I'm not going to lie. Do you know what? We're going to. Right. Oh my god. I love these boxes, I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love them. You've got a... Oh, okay. Sell 4 boxes of tuna. We sell 4 boxes of tuna. Do you want to buy? Box market price is 70. I'm going to decline that offer right now because I feel like it's just not there for us right now. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what boxes there is. Right. Ah, okay. Okay, that's up. That was such a weird noise that just came out, but okay. Okay. I don't know how any of this is gonna work yet, so hold on. Right. We have apples. Just... No, hold on. Freeze. Oh, but... Wait. Wait. What are you doing? Yeah. So hold on, the average cost is $12.25, right? The market price right now is $26.95. Look, I haven't fully priced everything right now. Okay, bear with me. Should we just make a fruit and veg though? Like, forget everything else? You know, just sneaky buys is now fruit and veg only? So it isn't. But see, like, right, okay, this is the thing, right? So this is an away basis, right? Not a... I'm trying to figure out, like... Ugh, I don't know, my head's trying to figure out a lot of things here right now, I'm not gonna lie. Right, hold on. Before we start putting more things out here, right? Let's go here to pricing. So... We'll do $4.90 on you. Right, but hold on. Right, we want to come to these. Right, we've already set you at 27. 26. So 20, 30, we'll do 50. 3. No, sorry, not 3. 7. Say 30, 60. Oh my god. Like, what is actually happening here? 24.20. So do 24.50. 13, say 80. So we'll do 14. 23, 30. 14. 10. We'll do 30 as well. And 18, 30, 40. We'll do 60. Right. Now we can start putting things on the shelf. So apples, kiwi. The kiwi. I have no idea what's even going on anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Carrot, tomato, mushrooms. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Where are you? You're lemon. I don't know what's going on anymore. My store's dirty. I need to clean my store. Just everything's happening. I'm not gonna lie, the sound of them going from the box to the thingy is actually kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on. Because I've still got these to deal with as well. So actually what I'm going to do... Oh my god. People are just like, absolutely like, oh my god, there's fruit and veg here, let's go. Okay, let's clean this so even then like... Everything just kind of went wildfire there for a minute. My staff hasn't even finished restocking yet. Like, everything's just a mess. But, hey, we'll get fruit and veg now. Right, okay, let's order some more fruit and veg. Wait, I'll have everything out. I put the apples out, I put the tomatoes out, I put the carrots, the garlic, the kiwi, the lemon, the mushroom. I never put the mango out. Oh yeah, it was never mind. Where's the mango? Where's the mango? The noise is just so satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. The noise is very satisfying. We'll take the labels off of there. The apples went wildfire, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, it's 27 quid or whatever I priced it at. I don't fully remember, but like what? That's just absolutely insanity, man. I'm not gonna lie. See if you say I'm missing something, I swear I'm going to just drop kick you. I'm just going to fill out drop kick you. At that crazy point, I think we're going to leave it here. I don't want the episode to be massive long. I know we've done a lot in this episode, kind of thing. But oh my god, there's so much to unpack, unpack out of just everything that's just happened. Like, it's insanity. Like, the pricing of the fruit and veg. Like, can't have them, but I don't know how, like, if it's like on a kind of an amount, which actual, hold on, before I end, give me 2 seconds, because is there not like skills you need to buy? Yeah, right, that kind of makes more sense of like why some of it's not getting sold, is because I don't have skills. So I'll add skills in for the next episode. This has been very, very productive. I do need to like severely decorate the store, I'm not gonna lie. To try and get some sort of like life put into the store. Otherwise, other than the mad pricing that puts life into the store. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. We can kind of come back in the next episode and decorate a wee bit. Sorry, the fruit and veg a little bit more nicer than what it is, because it's kind of just slung there for the meanwhile. Don't kind of just want it slung there, but we'll figure that out next episode. But yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next one. Bye, guys.